Testing. Alo 1234. Alo. Bà con có nghe thì tôi nói gì không? Alo. But before we continue, right? I just asked, hey Mozart, how about you play a little something for us, huh? Maybe it's a bit loud. It looks like my audio is fine, so we could continue. And it has been a long time, so there are many things to discuss in this video, and thank you all for 200 subscribers. I really appreciate it. So we're gonna do a little special stream today because I just wanna chill, because I've been really busy with my work and I want to relax a little bit. So instead of playing a game, I don't know, why don't we design or make a little bit of stuff. It'll be much more relaxing. And before we continue, and I would like to thank a lot of you for subscribing to the channel, and I would like to say that I would like to shout out to Navin Kumap K86, Degabun Matuat, and anh Năm Ném Nhân Tây has subscribed to my channel. Welcome to you all, and hope you guys can catch my stream or my video in the future, or if that will be relating to, you know, Age of Empires 2 or other strategy games. And let's just play free copyrighted music just to be safe, right? And hello Cloud Hinter or Christian, or I would say Ether in Discord. You guys have been my friend, and I would say I would welcome you to the stream. About my RPG map in AoE 2, I've just added a bit of you know, elements to it by using scenario parser, as I would like to say. There are like 2000 triggers right now, but all of those are really complex. But I wouldn't showcase that in today's stream, but instead I will just go over. And before we do that though, let me just say let me just do my intro. How about that? Hello friends, it is me, Duy, your friendly neighborhood Vietnamese. How you guys doing today? Welcome back to a new video. Or you would like to or you could say a stream today. And today we are going to go over and design our a little bit of scenario RPG map. And it's just gonna be a stream. It's just gonna be a chill stream, so you can talk any topic you would like for me to answer, or all of those could be, you know, AoE 2 related stuff. Maybe share a bit of insight to me about the new AoE 2 expansion. I would like to say it's like an India. The devs are adding India related stuff into the game, and it's pretty good, you know. They only added like a single civilization into the game before, and it's only India. But actually India is like separated into many different factions in real life, and many different dynasties, like the Chinese. So good for them to add something at least to that aspect. And for that though, with a new expansion coming out like that, it's gonna be a huge pain for us modders, because we have to, you know, update our mods and stuff to be working with the new expansion. So hey, I have some modding tools myself, and I would like to update them when the new DLC comes out. And besides that though, good to see you still saying Ether. I know you don't really chat much, but I just appreciate your being there. With that being said though, Oh, I did actually accomplish this area. As you're seeing here, it's like a I say it's the city. The city name is Larao. It's based on the mountainside of that separates between Iberia and France. Yeah, and this is Larao, the political center of the RPG. And connecting to Larao, we have the plateau over here. It's like the connection point between this town. Wait, hello? Mozart, you cannot slack on the job, you know. Let me just refresh him. Besides that, let me take some water. Maybe throw a bit of a stream notification here and there. Let's just lower the YouTube video quality a bit. Besides that, take some bit of medication. Where is it? Where is it? Alright, let's continue. So where was I? As I was saying, this is like a town, the town of Milio. Yeah, it is Milio, and as you can see, there are some mines here, and there are some levels inside the mines, and you have to explore like an unknown phenomena that a lot of miners being, being mind controlled by the Chaos God Demos, and it's like a whole story arc of the game. And you have to battle through them, and they're pretty ferocious, and unfortunately there was some bloodshed. And besides Milia, we have Taliad over here. It's like a town, but I haven't, get to draft to design the town yet. But it would be pretty big, like bigger than Milio a little bit. And besides that, we have the Nixié Village over here. That is like a side quest in my RPG scenario. It's like a whole different arc side quest. And you have a different, storyline and stuff. You have like a Dominio Nixié. It's like the next tribe, the next Nixié's tribe. What do you say, chieftain? She got appointed so, but there are some actually incident that occurs, and they have to fight some different enemies later on. And in the middle point between Larao, Milio and Taliad, we have the plateau over here, which is undesigned. Not designed right now, and the in between that also a cave area, like a mountain side, right? And to get to the mountain top in the mountain range of Andres, as I would like to say, you have to go through a tunnel system where when you are accessing it from the Millian Taliad plateau. And you would you would go inside, entrances and stuff, and you can access the mountain range of Andres by doing so. So I would like to, go over the level design a little bit. because I would also gonna use this map to be showcased into a earlier design contest from Age of Empires Heaven. They are holding a contest which you need to, you know, make different kind of scenarios, and for this year, it's pre-town contest, and they asked us designer to came up with a beautiful area so you could showcase it with, you know, so you take it like a unit to scout the area and stuff, and sightseeing, you know, beautiful landmarks, and I'm going to do that. It's a pretty interesting idea, I would like to say. I would like to add. And you know, I can reuse this map for my scenario, right? I wouldn't say there's any problem with that. But I just need to think about the layout a little bit, because there would be a, you know, future RPG mechanics behind it. And some of the mechanics that I came up with is like a, you know, the caves being cold at all, though, so there would be, you know, little ice pocket, like this, for example. Like this, like you can lay out like ice, right? For example, I can lay out, you know, ice in this general area, and you know, for a guy, for an unit that will walk across it. When they you know, touch the ice patch, they're gonna get slide into, you know, they cannot control themselves anymore, and they will slide until they stop at the end of the other side, I would like to say. So that's a pretty clever mechanic, but a mechanic like that would require much tinkering to do so, and I haven't tested it yet, but it could be a thing, like maybe an ice area in here would be cool to think about. I could already showcase it in my showcase scenario that associated with this map, also a thing. Thôi, con đang bận. Besides that, maybe let me think about this. Maybe search a bit about, you know, RPG caves, huh? RPG caves layout. Oh, a river could be a cool idea I could implement. Or like small lakes and stuff I could add into the middle of it. Maybe maybe a lava lake. Lava lake would be cool. A little bit of place here, and maybe oh, maybe like a challenge. You know, I implement like a flip of a switch in my map. So and with flipping all of the switch, it could unlock like a hidden area and potentially other things. That it's like a clever mechanic I would like to add. So maybe we could add some lava, like a challenge to activate or flip the switch. Let me think about it first. Like could be some we could add some underbrush to it. Just to consider that lava for now, and because I couldn't implement like a special texture in my design contest. Kinda like that, and there you go, you will have lava. Does that look like lava to you? Or you could add some beach red to it. Not really, but maybe white rock? No. Wet rubble. Not really. But we can mix and match between. How about that? Kinda like that. I would say we're just gonna. We could put grass outside here. Actually, we don't need to use dirt. It looks disgusting. Maybe grass dry is okay in a little bit of patch. If any of you have anything to say, please say it in the comments. So it could be interesting, you know. Because I'm just gonna go whatever about making my mess. We could curve this a little bit so it would look better. Go with a different kind of cliff, like 3x3. Like here, maybe. It's been long. It's been long since I since I design my map. Since I'm really busy. It looks fine looking like that. We could add some bit of rusted. Like that, I guess. Yep, looking fine. Some bush. Just to hide the fact. Looking fine. Anyways, the path could be going around like here, and you'll have to, you know, be careful to not touch the ground, or you will burn yourself. Besides that, maybe some a bit of ruins. We could add a bit of ruins to it, kind of like fortified wall, kind of like Aztec walls. Like here, just a little bit of wall like this, and maybe in this side. I like that. No, not really. Just a little bit. Like that. Let me think about this. Yeah, oh, it's looking fine. And if you remove the corner, it would look like this, right? Actually, move here to here and to here. If you remove the corner, it will look like this. So it checks itself out. If you damage them in the map, it would go even lower. So it would appear to, you know, appear ruinous and stuff. And I like that aspect, so let's just add it to it. Maybe a little bit of a patch of lava in this area, but let me figure out how to, you know, blend lava terrain without the help of data mode, you know. Does this look fine? This looks pretty fine, actually. If you have underbrush, right? Underbrush in there, and you blend it, it'll gonna appear to be a little something. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Like this, wet rock, lay it on top, maybe this tab instead. That works. Or wet gravel, it doesn't appear to look better, so let's go with wet rock. And that's the kind of terrain you can reproduce. It looks like lava, right? Does it look like lava? Maybe go with leaves. It looks appear to be you know, a bit of bubbles here and there, so it could look appear to be more lava-like. Or jungle. Oh no, jungle wouldn't make it. A leaf is fine to me. And let's lay out the beach. Wet rock. And there we go, we got some lava. And we could just want to lay out the grass in this general area. Just a little bit of here and there, and you know, a patch of grasses in this area. Maybe add some. Actually, let's redo this, and like a patch of grass here and there, which is needed. And then with we'll paint it with something cool, like a rock. Just lay it on top, and you would have some hillside terrain. In closer proximity to the cave, you need to go with wet rock, so it will appear darker. Kind of like this on top, right? Wet rock or wet gravel. Just need some area to be a bit shine a little bit. Maybe just still don't be that much shine, but let's just lay out the black again. Lay out the black again, and lay out some gravel on top. No, not really, but gravel. Anyway, appear to be like that again. Or maybe you can mix normal gravel with a wet gravel. It doesn't look that much difference. So let's just go with black. We could potentially go with some wet rock. So some areas would appear a bit darker. That actually works fine. Like this area. Maybe corruption train will work, but I doubt. And stay tuned for the end as well, because I will be announcing channel schedules not that I would like to have some, but I could not comply with it, like some schedule at least, because I'm quite busy with real life. Would corruption train work? Let's just lay it out simply like this. It appears to have some effect. Not quite. Maybe just test it, you know. We will test it. Lay it on top and oh, it looks appear to be having a. You see that? It kind of blinking a little bit, like just turned black like that, right? It looks kind of weird, but maybe in some area we could like patch of it, and it would appear like some change, light direction and stuff. A clever idea. Yeah, I would say a clever idea. Like corruption a bit here and there. It would look like some kind of light being shifted. Like patches like this. And we lay it up with some wet gravel. For this I need to redo this place because the modded terrain wouldn't work. It looks a bit like dark blood, right? Like a little bit of black train mixed with blood. And that is essentially what a kind of a corruption train is. It's like a train that exists in the battle royale mode in AoE2. They added that recently, so it would appear like bloody and stuff. But to me, it looks black more than bloody. But I have to think about this. Does this look bloody to you? Maybe we'll find it out. Maybe we'll find out in the future. For now, this is the area. I laid out some dirt there. Maybe laid out some. It could lay out some a classic trick from coming from me. Like a bit of farm dead over here, right? This wall would block the general. My general view. Unfortunately, made of some gravels. On top of that. Hey Leaf, welcome. Good to see you, my Discord friends. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream today. I'm just going a bit of map painting and stuff, as you can see here. I say it's pretty simplistic. You could enjoy you know, relax a bit, because I'm also relaxing right now, because I've been having a busy week last week, so I could relax with some of this as a, you know, it could be a special thing to do for the 200 sub special, as you would like to call it. But I would just go over with it, and if anyone would have some complaints, you know, they can complain, because this stream would be great, I can tell. For this example, we could go with some pathing over here, so we could, you know, activate the switch by going by avoiding the lava terrain, and there would be some kind of special treasures awaiting you at this corner right here. Pretty smart. For that though, I would like to, you know, make it a little bit smaller, make the pathway a little bit smaller. Maybe like this. No. Maybe a road would work. No. Maybe just lay out the road like this. Maybe some dirt will work. And besides that, you can just simply, you know, chill and relax. I'm just going over with this. As you can see, this mix looks a bit fine to me, and I would use that. It looks like it looks vague, so you need to figure the way to activate the switch or activate the treasure. And let me check on my creation work on treasure, on the treasure chest. I did some custom adding to this piece over here. But I would like to add some more stuff to it, kind of like little details and stuff. And for that you need to add some graves to it, kind of like this. Just to be safe, saving my scenario. Add that to there, and no, not you. Get back to your location, and put this over here. So it would appear to have, you know, some middle corner, some middle, what do you say, that the thing sticking out, kind of like a metal bar in between the chest, so it would appear more like a chest. What do you think? Maybe add some cross to it, so it would appear to be more like a chest, but I would avoid using that. Let's just see if it works or not. Copy guy object, maybe? No, copy. Sadly you have to copy all and put it somewhere. Not terrain though, not elevation though. You have to redo it. And there you go. Let's just test if it works. Just simple things like that. Hope you can enjoy with us. Hey Leifa, just want to ask if you're still here. How's your stream? How's your Twitch channel going? Just let me know on those kind of stuff, yeah. And hey William, BC Huang, hello. You look like a Vietnamese brother to me, so xin chào. Chào mừng đến với channel của tôi, và tôi đang stream một tựa game, không phải là một tựa game mà tôi đang design một cái map, một cái mod cho AOE 2. Rất có nhiều thứ để làm. Map nhìn cũng khá là phức tạp với cả rất nhiều you know, complicated stuff like design decision and stuff that it would appear to be like a different game, so to say. Oh, I see. I see. If you're saying that kind of phrase, I know it's you. Hmm. Wait. Uh, Let me see. Let me see. Are you online right now? You don't appear to be online, but let's see. Though I am really on Discord. Good to see you here, huh? The chat works fine. It looks pretty fine.
Kaya?
Oh, and custom icon wouldn't work right now, so
Liebe. Oh yeah.
I would have to cross that aspect for now. So let's get back to the design. I'm still here. Yeah, you're still here. Let's see. I haven't streamed in a while, but probably gonna stream in a couple of days. Have you been busy, perhaps? If so, I could understand that aspect. I've been busy myself too, because I just got a new job, and it takes a bit of overtime, and yeah, it's time to get used to the new work they assign to you and stuff, right? And depends on the college schedule. Maybe you just yeah, you just went back to me on Discord saying you have some stuff to attend to college, but you are 17, right? I mean, if I recall correctly, you're 17. So would be your second or first year of college. Maybe first year. I couldn't tell. Besides that, hope you can relax and enjoy today, right? Enjoy for today. Maybe you could have some leisure time on Sunday. Just give yourself a pat on the back and relax if you could. I would like to say, not all of us, have the energy to endure all the real life responsibilities, right? Sometimes you just need to, avoid it all and be yourself for a little bit. If you are putting on like a facade. Yeah. I mean, it's the deadly with my job right now, and the people are really friendly, my co-workers, and they wouldn't know that I have a secret YouTube channel like this. Just glad to think about, because I wouldn't like to reveal my stuff. I wouldn't want to reveal my stuff in real life. But they are friendly. They gave me a lot of tips, and but besides that, I need to do a lot of stuff, like for example, stuff like getting used to the corporate structures. Yeah, that's what I would like to call it. And like learning some new language that the company use, because they just hire me. They kind of hire me for my English skill, but I wouldn't have the knowledge about the language they're asking. But I did have a bit of knowledge in web design, but using other language, so I could incorporate that to my learning. So essentially, stuff are working fine. Besides that, I think I can create like a separate website for me in the future, like a separate website where I can store my stuff, store my works, and store a bit of my interest in there. And it would be a cool thing to show off, especially to different tech companies if they would like to hire me in the future, right? It's a clever idea that everyone do, so I'm kind of doing that right now. That's just you cannot paint there. Copy building. That works. No, not really. You need to copy all for it to work. It works fine. It works fine. Kinda appear a little bit stand out, but works fine. We could add some farm to it. Some dead farm, I mean. And road. Layer some road to it. Works fine. The corner looks a little bit dark compared to the rest, but that's its intended. And that's the general lava area. Could be some sort of challenge. Right. Imagine how much hit point you would lose if you misstep into one of those lava tiles. I don't know how much, but maybe you would be dead in like 2 seconds. That's generally that's generally a reasonable amount of time for you to, you know, avoid it. Hey artist, thanks for joining the stream today. Yes, I am actually a cat right now, and I could be anything in the future. But I would like to. A cat is fine for me for now. It's just a default model that I downloaded online, but it works fine for me. But you know, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time today. And stay tuned. In the end, I will reveal some, you know, secret stuff. Because like a channel schedule and stuff, you know. I've been busy in a couple of days, so I couldn't came up with stream. Besides that, feel free to put anything in the chat, and I will respond to you. We could put some, you know, roads. Looks to be a bit funky, you know. Roads and maybe rocks mixed well together. I always experiment, so those kind of stuff kind of natural to me. Kind of like rocks and you know, some beach weight maybe. Maybe we need some pathway. Some pathway like we could make it a bit blacker at the edge. At the edge, and black. We could go with some corruption actually. Some corruption here and there. Kinda deleted that fish trap. Put it there again. And some rocks. So, you know, some general layout of the area. For the pathway, we could go with dirt. How about that? There's some mud here and there, so it will appear to be better. Kind of like a dirt path, or a dirt one path actually. And you would have some leeway to it. And there's a corner, so you could avoid it potentially. Kind of like a dirt path around here. So we would go around this area, and you know, you will see the chest being laid out and stuff. Some grass here would be nice, just to make it blend. A little bit, so you know, it would appear to be a bit ruinous and stuff. and you would like that a bit more. And add some classic, some of my classic tricks to it, like farm dirt and stuff, and like dirt, like something like dirt on top, and you know, this place could be something else actually. We just lay dirt on that there for now, and lay out some roads to it. It would appear to be like this. Maybe road gravel and farm dirt. Nice combination. Not really nice, we could go with some dirt. Like some road gravels, like a bit here and a bit there. And lay some dirt to it. It looks fine to me. Could be a little bit over the top, but all will be fine if we can lay out some, you know, other stuff onto it. Kind of like bushes and stuff, you know. Always work. Statue. Statue would work. Kind of like a little corner over there, and some statue over here. Something to separate this kind of you know, structures. Over here, and some bushes, or maybe tree, pine tree, right? Or some dead tree would work. Like a, what do you say, tree? Just say something in the comment and I will respond to you, because talking, monologuing like this is a bit tiresome. Oh, this would work. Birch, some birch tree would work. Some but not all, right? And go some oak as well. God, I hope this isn't copyrighted. You sure this is copyrighted, bro? We sort itself out. Some tree here would be nice actually. A little bit of a small pathway over here, so could potentially fuck up the pathfinding. I will need to test that area. Treasure over here, and what else? I feel like something is missing, but let's just leave that area for now. Maybe So potentially there would be something in the middle of the plateau, like some small village, maybe some side stop, or maybe some ruins. Some ruin will work. Right. And I would like to implement some kind of small lakes. Right? Small lakes would be a good idea. And you have to figure out how to cross. Let me think for a bit. Kinda like a... water. Like some water potentially flowing down here, right? I'll disable the beach for now. It goes down here and it will create like a lake or some sort over here. So it would, create a crossing. And you have to solve the puzzle. For now, we're just gonna lay out the bridge and you would able to cross it. But in the future, it would have some kind of obstruction. Oh, maybe it's a bit over the top, right? Just maybe some river would be cool, right? Like corruption, like some beach, some black here and there. Just lay it down and the river over here. Over here. And yep. Well, this is like a river of some sort. And we just lay out the water medium to here and turn this into medium. And on top of that, blend that with deep. And then put this into deep itself. And then layer that with deep ocean. And then for that to be deep ocean itself, it would have some kind of a blending effect to it, so to say. Kind of fucked up this area, I think. Not really. Just lay it down and you'll be fine. This area is fucked up, however. Just some water deep into there and right, water deep. That works. Potentially, if I'm dead? No. Maybe just some water. And a river flowing down here. Maybe for general areas we need to reconsider. Kind of like some river, because potentially we'll have some river crossing to... yeah, right. Kind of like maybe from here there will be like some rivers flowing down here. So it will flow back to the Saint Demore Lake, as I would like to call it. That's officially the name of the lake over there. You know, I don't really know French culture, but I just went with random French name. I think that kind of works. I haven't see a river flowing down there, but maybe some underground river of some sort would still works as like a concept. But we need to eliminate the elevation, and that will fucked up with the texture a bit, but it will be fine if you reload it. Kind of like a ditch over here, so to say. Some rock to make it blend a bit more. You know, being in a lot of different AoE2 server, I actually met a designer who is like a rock connoisseur who I into, you know, designing multiplayer maps. I wouldn't name who. You would actually already know. Oh, his map is like a simply symmetric cliffs, but he would lay down the rocks pretty well, so he would cover it being like symmetric and stuff. So that's a fun one. And let me know if what kind of content you would like me to cover in the future besides strategy games, or maybe you would have to have different strategy games to suggest to me in the future. As long as you know, it isn't Roblox, I'm fine with it. Because kids these days with the Roblox, man, I mean, Roblox can be anything, I heard, but the game just have a really, I just don't like the fan base. That works fine. This could be, you know, some kind of kind of river separated, kind of like a drip of water to it. Kind of like that, and right. All right. We got some with some shallow at least. Some shallow maybe. Maybe layer it. Layer it would be a nice idea. We could go with some rice funded actually. That will work well. And some water medium. Maybe dirt. Maybe beach. Shallow would work as well. Just generally painting the same more bit better, and it wouldn't look so little. Something like a beach would works well here. Kind of like that, but I'll lay down some shallow to it. Some marsh, maybe. Maybe some just, you know, regular water. Works fine. Some water medium laying on top, and some water shallow laying on top. I would say the resort is kind of flawless, but it's something. I like a medium in this general area, right? Get rid of this mountain for fuck's sake. Kinda like I would like to add some general shores to it, like a desert. Desert sand would work. Some kind of leading shores to the whole shebang. And layer on top with some water. Maybe some more water. Medium in this place, but elevation. Someplace you need a darker looking water. It will stand up a bit more. Maybe even deep ocean, if you know what you're doing. Kinda like that, and some green. Actually, green would work instead of azure. Not actually. Just some actually some gravel would look nice. Maybe like this. Something like that. It check itself out. Yeah, I would like to say it's like that. Maybe a bit dark over there and stuff like that. In the future, I will compile of the footage I have captured into a video, kind of like what you see in some of my videos, some of my earlier videos about designing this whole area, right? I made a video about me speed painting this whole area, and in the future I will release another video, another speed paint video of me painting, cave interior and stuff. Will be fun. Elevation again. Some water there and shallow. Well, again, looks fine there. Just a little bit of patch would be fine. Also, I have just been thinking, if I don't have time to stream and to do some video in the future or stream, I'll just stream instead, and after that recompile it or edit that into a video. Could save you a bit of time. Not like I'm lazy or anything, but I just want to be efficient with it. And this area just need a bit of tinkering, because I want it to look nice and all. Beach wet gravel would work. A little bit dark, but you get the point, right? Beach wet rock would work here. Kinda like just some simple layout. Here and here, and some shallow. Like a layer on top of here, and it's looking weirder and weirder. But hey, Sky Seed, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you before, but I'm really glad to see many new viewers coming to my channel. I appreciate any kind of viewer, as long as you keep it polite in chat, and I will answer any of your comments. So just don't say hi to me. Say something nice, like how you doing with your job, and something like that. What you say would be more interesting. I appreciate greetings as well, but you could say something more interesting, because I'm really in the mood today to talk about anything. Hope you have a great weekend as well, to any of you who's watching. Weekend is a time to be relaxed, Maybe some kind of a structure would work here, kind of like an arch, maybe. Some stuff like that. But you would have some sea rock connecting to it. Would be a good idea. So it would look like to be some kind of stream. That looks fine, right? That looks fine. Add some bush to it. Some tree jungle would work well actually. Looking fine. Well, you really don't know anything interesting to say, huh? It's a beautiful map. I would like to thank you for that. Well, it's not like I'm the best designer, but I try my best. I actually know a lot of good designer in AoE too. If you would like to talk more about that, I kind of know Philadelphia, you know, that guy who make like campaign videos and campaign maps and stuff. Philadelphia and you know, Invictus, good friend of mine. He makes multiplayer maps. Besides that, I actually talk to many people like Lord Basil. He creates like bombastic campaigns and stuff. Really good, and I have to recommend one scanner made by Lord Basil, like the Winter Guard series. Yeah, right. And including that, the Rock Spring Revolution. That's the one. Lord Basil made a lot of stuff. And I haven't played the Relic of Atherland because it's in HD. And I played his old map back in the days. But Relic of Atherland looks like to be a good one as well. Just because I don't own HD, so I couldn't play it. Some rocks in here perhaps. Đọc tên cái. Đọc gì hả bố trời ạ? Đọc tên. Nói gì vui vui đi ông nội. I don't know any of them. Maybe just a recommendation for you in the future if you play AoE too, right? But actually, a lot of them are old maps and wouldn't be compatible with AoE2 DE, as you know, AoE2 DE had a lot of patches, so the designer need to change the map every time. There's like a new patch and stuff, so you know it kind of if the dev keep releasing DLC and stuff like that, it kind of like the modding communities a bit, don't you say? But that kind of stuff generally happens to every game, every live service game that came out. Like House of Iron 4, for example, I would see a lot of mods being made for that game being kind of depreciated over the versions, over newer versions. But generally, House of Iron 4 has like a feature where you can revert to older version of the game. But AoE 2, you cannot say the same. The features. I mean, AoE 2, you cannot really revert to the old patch, so to say. Just kind of unfortunate. I would say the stream here looks a bit fine, right? Just some terrain there was fine, but let's accompany it with some reed, with some grass, maybe grass track, so it would look like a reed. I watch competitive AoE2 AOE2, and the stream was in my recommendation. Really? Really? That's interesting to think about, because I don't think my video kind of get recommended to regular AOE2 recommendation, and I have to kind of advertise it to, you know, a lot of places. But generally in the AOE2 modding sphere, of course. But interesting that it got recommendation outside of the AOE2 modding community. Right. That's an interesting thing to think about, actually, now that you think about it. You don't know RPG mods in AOE2 well thing. I mean, generally, every AOE2 would have any type of mod. For example, this map, right, could turn into like a build and destroy map. Just generally a build and destroy map. But I wouldn't say that's like the most efficient thing to implement into a map like this, because there's generally a lot of... I made it so there would be a lot of you know, narrow looking corridor and stuff, so it wouldn't be efficient that way, because this map is already an RPG by design. But generally you can design any kind of you know, maps in AOE2, given that you have the right tools. It's like a Warcraft, you know, Warcraft 3, or for example. You can add every kind of map in there, kind of like you would have like a tower defense map, right? Tower defense map, and you know, RPG map would exist. Every kind of map would exist, kind of like you know, Dota. Dota is actually was a Warcraft 3 mod back in the days, but it got popular enough to be its own game. There's some interesting thing to think about. AOE2 can potentially be like that, but the devs kind of focus too much on the competitive aspect instead of the modding aspect. So, you know, us modding communities are small, after all. Just some swamp here would works well, actually. Now that you get a few of information, what do you think? Just let me know. Looks fine to me. Just need to lay a bit of read to it. Maybe a treasure chest in here would be nice. Maybe just this area. It'll be harder to access, but a nice to think, a nice idea to think about. Need to copy this area. Just lay it somewhere nice. Over here. And there you have a treasure chest. That's how you make a treasure chest in AOE2. Warcraft 3 had emphasis on heroes with inventories and so on. That isn't impossible in AOE2, I would like to add. And my RPG mod has some kind of mechanics like that. You know, it's generally... You will have some kind of control panel like this, right? And for the RPG kind of map I'm making, then let's just showcase to you, for example. All right. Some interesting topic that you came out, but I would like to showcase that because my map is like it's like an RPG where you can control multiple units, and each unit can equip different equipments and stuff according to their classes. So for example, we have the warrior class heroes and archer class heroes. I call it rangers. And there's a rogue class hero which equips like a assassin's weapon like daggers, and there's a soul weaver heroes that can be mage or can be healers. So for this for example, let's just show it.
Que fait? Certes.
What my AI works, I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
So this is
Livet.
for now, just ignore this icon because I haven't implemented my graphics mod to change the icons to custom graphics. So
Certes.
in here you can switch between different heroes.
Right. Livet.
Actually, let's just reload it.
Okay.
So you can you know, control up to 4 different hero units, and there are actually icons over here that you can switch into. For example, like this guy or this girls over here. So switch into different units, and units would have different skills according to the hero units, right?
Oh yeah.
Like some heroes can have a scouting skill, some heroes can have offensive skill or defensive skill, healing skills, stuff like that. And there will be a general storyline, because I would like to implement one. And some kind of XP, you know, mechanic. I kinda added. Was it here? Like you can add 1 level to it. Oh no, actually it would add 10 XP, but you get the point. Like you just click into your level up. That would take a while.
Right. Oh yeah.
I would have changed that to, you know, not refresh after you click it. But generally you can switch between different characters and stuff, so that's kind of impossible. And this thing, I kind of modded it so it would have graphics, but in the game it would have like an invisible graphics, so it could act like an invisible spawner, like enemy spawner. When you know, go around the map, that thing will follow you, right? And different enemy will spawn out according to the class, like this.
Certes. Oh yeah.
And you know, enemy will spawn out like that, right? That's generally the mechanic.
Watch and learn.
À la bataille. Bonjour.
And you know, just activate different skill and switch between different characters for strategic purposes.
Assault.
Something like that.
Da.
Switch into this girl.
Livet. Certes. Pirax. Livet.
Yep, and you get random loot. How about that?
Oil. Pirax. Livet.
Yeah, that's generally the mechanic behind my map. But it's really work in progress right now. That's impressive. Thank you for that. I added a lot of things, but you know, kind of came up with creative stuffs. Generally, you know, there would be some kind of you know, some kind of ways to implement your ideas, right? But it just take a bit to, you know, get used to the modding tools. And there will be different modding tools that add, you know, not just you know, the editor in general, right? But there would be some kind of modding tool that add like mass triggers to your scenarios. Like I made a video in my channel. You can watch that. It's about a scenario parser, and you could like write code to it, like write actual Python code that compiles it, like compiles a bunch of mass triggers to your scenario, like a copy and paste triggers, right? Just like that, and you will have a lot of automatically created triggers, and that's kind of a neat idea to think about. It's just not a lot of people know about extensive tools like that, and you would also have to learn programming. But I'm a programmer, so I could learn stuff like that. Pretty impressive if you think about it, but I would like to be humble. You know, just we have so many different tools nowadays, so we could use that. It's not just the in-game tools. We have external tools to help us with our map as well. For this river, I would like it to be maybe just curve around this cliff, right? Cool. It would look cool if it do that. If it does that, kind of like somehow it just block this area. Like a river flowing, right? Let me check on the, maybe we can check on some caves layout. This one looks cool. Oh, this one? Oh, this one? Just some little bit of a water patch, right? And then you would have some room to move, but quite challenging to figure out the path. That's how I want to implement it. So yeah, that's kind of the gist. Would be cool to actually paint some ponds, paint a big pond over here. And you would like to have some generally patch of rocks and stuff. What works? Kinda like this, just leave it like that. So we would have some kind of bumps to it. Some runs, maybe, because I see a lot of people, who just buy AoE2 for the competitive stuff, and generally there is like a big player base because the nature of AoE2 is competitive, or the dev would like to go into that direction, so they wouldn't support a lot of modding stuff. But modding communities can exist like everywhere. If you think about it, it's just how compatible it is to the modders, right? But for generally, AoE2 has like a lot of external tools instead of dev supported tools. So it's a bit of an entry to the newbies to begin creating their mods, so to say. And that's all I can think about why not a lot of people in AoE2 are into modding. It's just the direction of the devs that going to incorporate mods inside this game. It just depends on that aspect. That small little ponds, right? Looking fine. But how would you go about navigating this area? Maybe some sort of challenge to it. For now, maybe just lay out the train. And also, I would like to implement this trick as well. there's some kind of trick that I learned from another designer. Kind of like it came up with a. I have to shout out to Caddy Master in my Discord in other Discord servers, other AOE2 Discord server. He made some interesting stuff, and I would like to show maybe. I don't know if I should show this on a public stream, but he made some cool stuff. This one, right? He added robots. He added the robot in of my data mod. You know, on and some stone mines on top of that. So it would create some kind of crystal-like rocks. So I would like to add that to my map. Oh yeah, and the rocks and the gold mine on top, looking like red crystals, looking really fine. This would look like oh, let's implement that right now. So this is what I can think about. Yeah, I did have a storyline for this. I actually have a draft for details I have to fill in later, but generally the draft is like there's some kind of a chaos god back in the Roman era that his name is Deimos, and he kind of ruined. He kind of brought ruin to the whole Roman Empire. You know, it would be some kind of fictional stuff, of course, maybe semi-fictional, but he did that, and you know, he would get struck by, he would get sealed by Invictus, the god of sun in the Roman mythology, and his creation was brought ruin to the Roman Empire because he was influencing a lot of people. And after a long slumber, he kind of woke up in you know, this era, kind of like in the era of between British and the 100-Year War, right? You know that the war between the British and the French. That's what I would like to add, and the whole conflict between you know. There'll be a province. I don't know French region that much, but I would like to say Gascony. Anyway, the Gascony will fight the Naranese region in this area, and the Gascony was in control by British troops, and they waged war upon this region, and in that awaken of a slumber, Deimos will actually wake havoc in a lot of stuff, and there will be a lot of political instabilities. So it will creating like interesting scenarios. That's just the TLDR, but I actually brought a lot of details to it. Yeah, you. I'm glad that you remember. So Invictus, not a lot of people. I think he's like an actually famous god. You know, a lot of people know about him, the god of sun. Yeah, it would have some historical touch, like a Roman mythology, and you know, Roman ruins that I can lay out inside the cave area over here. And besides that, you know, Deimos would actually disguise himself into, you know, ordinary. He would disguise himself into like an ordinary person, like a. What do you say it? And my like a what I can think about. He actually so he would just describe himself to be some kind of shady merchant, right? Actually, he would be a shady merchant later on, but I just can't think of a name right now, like a term for it. Like the miners, right? Like this actually the place where he got sealed, like inside this area. And then there would be an incident inside the mines. You know, this is the Mali. How do you spell it? Million mine, the million mines, and the miners were mining his own business, puns intended, and they would actually encounter the sealing, and one foolish miner would unseal demos, and the whole mine kind of got corrupted, and people kind of killing each other. And then this whole incident got into, you know, our main characters, and our main characters will lead a group of expeditionists to rescue the miners. That is like the first act. And then you would fill in a lot of details about Deimos, and Deimos kind of got escaped. And then he would influence the main region of Narao, like the main region of Andres, the Larao city, and he would encounter the countess, the count family daughter, and kind of influence her a bit, and make her like making a separate faction. So she would betray the families because she kind of gets sold to the princedom of Gascony and stuff. So she would get sold to the princedom of Gascony, so they would enforce a peace deal, a non-aggression pact between Andres and Gascony, so to say. But she wouldn't go with that, so she would hold a revolutionary. So she would hold a revolution and a separate army, and there would be chaos in Lara. There would be bloodshed indeed. That's kind of more details about you know, the whole chaotic aspect of Demos. Some rocks here. Was fine. Yeah, you would say it's pretty interesting, but I actually I you know, took a lot of inspiration. Maybe Castlevania could be an inspiration to this scenario. But generally, a lot of inspirations. I've watched the Netflix series of Castlevania. Just that, but I didn't watch much. And some movies, but I couldn't remember the names right now. And there's an RPG that I played back in the days. That also, you know, I also took inspiration and the character name from that RPG and implement that into my own little idea. Where was I? I was talking about stuff, right? Just a lot of interesting stuff if I could came out with such of a topic, right? For example, the competitive scenario on like there are some creators that create like your general like a typical build and destroy AV2 map, but they would decorate it so it would look nice. That's actually the job of that's actually the kind of thing Invictus, another model of just you know, a bit of like his name is Invictus, right? It's kind of that's the whole idea. Like his name was actually Invictus, so I kind of took that idea to my scenario, kind of made him canon a little bit. But generally that model name is Invictus, and he makes like a cool multiplayer maps that I implement some kind of special mechanics behind it. But generally it would turn to be build and destroy maps, or you know, could be RPG as well. He did have a lot of fun ideas, I would like to add. Yeah, a lot of inspiration, a bit there and a bit here. Like people actually came up with interesting stuff. Like this, for example. Maybe I can lay out the rocks right here, and stone mine. Then lay out the stone mine on top, and you would have some kind of crystal, yellow crystal. It looks kind of weird right now, but maybe it will turn into something. It could work. It just looks shiny. So generally, I would say, generally, I mean, there's some interesting mechanics behind this map as well, like soulstone. That's actually a creation of Deimos, the main villain of my map, the main antagonist of my map, and he creates stuff like soulstone, so he could gather people's emotions and manipulate them, so people would fall into his trap, and a kingdom would went into ruin because people just don't listen, just wouldn't act according to their emotions, right? And they would get manipulated by Deimos. And so I would like to add some kind of stuff that would look like soulstone, so I could implement around my map. Maybe it would look colorful. Actually, it would look colorful. Maybe just you know, you would have a general rocks around the map, right? Kind of like this, and bit there and bit that. But for soulstone, it would look a bit different from the rest. And so player would like to avoid that, or you know, they would like to risk it and kind of take that and neutralize it to use the soulstone at a later date. They could actually neutralize it, and they could store different vessels, store different soul vessels, so it would act like a revival item to your heroes. And if you use that into a hero, you would actually revive them if they got killed. But you need to neutralize it first, or it would be dangerous to hold around, you know. A good idea would be to lay the rock like this. Just like this way. Kinda like that, and it would turn to something like red crystal. Maybe like this. That variant looks fine. It looks fine. Just need to move this. I mean, looking from afar, it would look like red crystals. So that could be soul stones. The soul stone we're talking about. You know, it would be some kind of stone or opals, but I just the term is kind of confusing, and I haven't made a consensus yet. Maybe some stone over there, or it would be actually pretty rare though. Right. Could be rare, could not be rare, but you need to neutralize it, so it could cost you a bit. 2 hours late. Actually, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Kinda. Almost 2 hours, but good to see you still on the stream, right? Glad Hinter. And I'm glad to see so many subscribers, really. It's not like it's a number that I chase, but still I enjoy that a lot of people are enjoying what I'm doing. It's just my nature. You would have a patch of soul stone, two soul stone right, patch right here. Maybe over here. Could be over here. The general area. Let's just lay out the train first, and we'll think about that later. Just copy one over here. Excuse me. Oh, this actually looks fine because it looks like a different patch of light being shined into the cave. Looks pretty fine to me. Looking good so far, and we could add it with some shoreless water. Kinda like that, and you know, stuffs around. Some rocks. No, beach wet rock looks fine. In a week, right? No, I wouldn't say a creator would you know, maintain their growth. I wouldn't have an expectation to it, but I'm just doing what I enjoy the most, you know. I don't need to chase a number. No, that's just my general. That's just my general going with it. My general ways of going with it. It's just what I do for fun most of the time, because I have other stuff to do in real life, so I couldn't be the most free man possible. So I would just, you know, do whatever I would like to do. That's a fun. That's something that you should. That's a great mindset. Yeah, I would go with great mindset. That's the term for it. Great mindset to have. And you know, and I'm all for fun actually, so it's a huge plus for me to have interaction from you all, because I would have some kind of stuff to talk about. As I don't mind if it's like a dozen different person, right? But none of them chat, or it would matter if it would be sucky if it's a dozen of people, but they wouldn't actually chat or strike up a conversation. But it would be more fine to me if it's just like a person or a few some, but they would actually chat and contribute some stuff to the stream, so I would have something to talk about. And I'm all up for that, you know. Oh, those would make great cave pops actually. Like we could add a bit of this on top, and it would be looking kind of exotic. It would look more. It would look more like a cave, you know, those pointy stuff. What do you call it? The pointy stuff. Besides that, I need to figure out a way to do this. Yep, looking fine. Over here looks fine. This over here. You know, we could delete the whole cliff over here. The cliff thing looks really bad. Replace it with some asymmetrical cliff. That's the main thing about me. I really like those asymmetrical cliffs. And Mozart, did you slack on the job again? Hello. I need to refresh the playlist. In the future, I could add some bots that kind of took the music that you suggest. Like a lot of Twitch channels have those kind of mods where you can, you know, suggest your own music in the comments below, so it would have some kind of reaction. It's some kind of interaction to it. Yeah. Fun idea to think about, but not right now. I don't say I would say I'm a good level designer. There would be a whole different feels to that, I think. Like if you are actual game developer, right? There would be some kind of a level designing job, and you would they would actually go into how to make you know, the level of the map being fun and all. But maybe not for me. I need a lot of things to learn. I'm not really a game designer. I'm a web developer, first of all. Cloud Hinter, you just create some games, not mods, since that requires a bunch of files, and I'll be able to create it once I get enough memory. You mean your rigs wasn't having enough, you know, what do you say, like processing power, right? You wouldn't have a lot of processing power on a rig, so you wouldn't you know, create mods like this or create some stuff like relating to game design. Are you actually going to be a game designer in the future? I'm just curious. Right, and Sky Seed, you just wanted to look a bit really interesting. I play the mod, I think, when it is finished. I would say I appreciate that coming from you, but I wouldn't so sure about the release date of the mod, you know. My schedule could be a little bit tighter, but I would actually this would be a showcase. I would actually crop out a part of my mod to be a showcase map to the Pretty Town contest that is coming up in June, and I have to submit my entry before June, and I'm working on that right now, and this is just visual design only, so just visual level design only that would actually accompany with my RPG design in the future. But I could show it to you, you know, if you would like to see those stuff, like just a little bit. Hold up. So this is the kind of, you know, you look at the minimap, right? This is how small it should be to be a showcase map, right? And you have one unit, and you just move around the map to, you know, sightseeing and stuff, and it's just visual purposes. So that's the contest. That's the way of the contest is going, and they would actually add like a what do you say, a time limit to it, and you have to submit your entry before June. And a lot of people already signed up, and I haven't done much to my map. but we'll see if we can actually implement some kind of a good looking visual in the future. That's how small the map should be, and for the whole contest you can go here and check it out. And generally Age of Kings Alcard, yeah, Age of Kings 7 is generally a pretty old website for slash forum, and it's the contest in question. And as you can see, the designers come up with clever little ideas like staircase, good looking staircase, and you know, roofs that people can you know, relax, and it would add to the visuals and creativity. So that's the whole, you know, the whole detail of the contest. I'll put a link inside the comments so you can go there and check it out. And this the oops, I need to turn on my stream, and fuck. Okay. This is the link to it. Enjoy. So I need to submit a contest, and this the list of participants that already signed up in the contest, including me, right here. So let's see what they are gonna come up in the future, right? This what I actually encourage a lot of creators to, you know, get going and make their creations. And I do have a tool that you can shrink your maps down to a certain size, so I was able to, you know, shrink my whole RPG map into one little corner over here. So that's cool. And I would actually make a video on that tool in the future, if you catch my drift. But it's generally a work in progress too, and I have to complete it. Just a little bit of you know, Turing test, you know. Looks like the new candy object in the India DLC could add stuff to it. So there would be a deadline extension. It would be a great idea if there is a deadline extension after the new DLC drop. And they're basically discussing the deadline, and it could be changed dynamically, of course. And that's generally the gist behind the contest. Yeah, the free town contest 2022 in Age of King Heavens. And as you noticed, right, it's not just one contest, it's like a chain of contests. It's like a, let's say, a tradition of this forum website. They hosted AoE2 maps or mods way back in 1999, and that's pretty old, right? Like the oldest scenario that I played was from 1999. It was like a Christmas story, and there was like some rudimentary stuff behind it. Really interesting to visit it, of course. But the site have been existing since 1999, and they still support, you know, support hosting mods for DE, and you can just download it there. I actually want to turn off the grid stuff. It looks kinda annoying to me. Maybe just a little bit plain over will be fine, like not to the point that it's unseeable. Oh, this is fine, this is fine. But the shores would need to look a bit different. Like I could like some dirt mud to it. And which way travel? Or which way rock? I would say that looks fine, but it looks like something. Perhaps. Maybe some dirt. Instead, mixed in with dirt mud, and which have a bit of bedrock under it. It looks fine enough to me. Some black again. Alright, besides that, let's see if we can come up with a topic. Right. If you still stay on the stream, I appreciate you for staying there. We can have a lot more conversation, as long as I can think of one. Oh, so actually, maybe you can. You said you were in a competitive, AV2, right? So, I mean, I haven't followed competitive scene for a while, but how's things going over here? I would like to know. Some kind of loot and barrel. Barrel looks fine according to things. Looks fine, right? And then in this pathway, there could be some different stuff, and kind of like actually a river that not like this, but it would flow into here. That'd be a better idea. Yeah, the competitive scene of AV2. Haven't seen much about it. There are actually people who actually play mods in their channel as well. There's like some YouTube channel that exclusively play mod scenarios, so they could be fun to watch. But most of them are just most of the competitive scene are just random maps that isn't custom, so to say. So it's just that. So it could be it could be pretty boring for me to watch, but I mean, it's just interesting to see the the players, right? Like the Viper and Bhakti, Doughty came up with different strategies behind the game, but most of them are just random maps. So I mean, it's the aspect of random map that makes things fun, but maybe we could spice it up with some custom random maps. Maybe we could have something like that in the future if any modder would like to add something to it, like some competitive scene that have like a custom mechanics to it that are unorthodox to AV2, and some modders can actually do it. Some stuff like that would be a fun idea to implement. Maybe patch up night like this, and it look kind of better. Actually, could work with water deep, right? Water deep to blend that thing, as long as it doesn't touch the black stuff. Water deep to there, and could put it there. It looks a bit weird. I always hope the competitive aspect could turn to be something a bit more kind of like how World of Warcraft had their defense of the ancient, right? And that turns to be quite a competitive game or slash custom game mode. If it got popular enough, it will turn into a separate game, so to say. And AoE 2 haven't had anything like that before, so yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, really. Maybe it would be fine if it flows over here. Let's see. Kind of like I like to have some clips, right? There will be some sort of clips that list the water flowing down. That'll be the idea behind this area. Not really. I don't like to add a asymmetric. I wouldn't like to add a symmetric cliff like that. It would look good if it could be like this. And some sort of a cross bridge that the players can interact with. Maybe over here, right? Could be a good point. Not like that though. Also, it needs to have some leeway. Kind of like this over here. Một nhân 3 chăng? Yeah, like this. Actually, like this. And be over here. And this thing will be over here. Just deleting this one. So it would have some crossing between that. It is implementable like that. And besides that, other rocks too, so it will actually block the way. And some sea rocks, so it would look like caves. That's a new trick I just learned. Just checking. We need some kind of structure to it. That look is fine, but a bit chaotic. It's been 2 hours, but I haven't added much stuff, right? I kinda added this lava area, kind of a puzzle area, and a chest beside that. This whole area is a pond in the center of the cave. And this area, which is completely unrelated, but looks fun. I'm such a slow designer compared to other designers, but I always pay attention to details. We're just gonna lay it with this kind of cliff. For the for this, we just need to add a layer to it, and actually there will be some kind of stairs at least to this area. How about that? Would actually look pretty cool. Kind of a higher elevation and all, so it would actually make sense. There, right. But the water in this place look kind of bright, right? Does it need to be bright like that? I do wonder. Maybe it could be bright coming down from here, but coming down, coming from up here, but coming down it should be a bit less bright, you know, because it is kind of got separated by a cliff, right? Kind of a crossing point between different areas. And generally there would be a large area in the cave, but there would be different corridors. So to serve the RPG purpose. Not like that. There isn't a Control Z for me to undo stuff. No. You need to lay a deep ocean on top of this, so we'll create some kind of shadow. Not like it already have a shadow. Just generally stuff like that, but maybe a different kind of elevation. Kinda ruin the whole water thing, so let's just keep it at the same elevation. It would look like that, and this would be a prime for a bridge crossing. And air flowing downstream would be actually darker. That would work. I will end. I think I will end the stream in an hour or so, or maybe an hour or 2 hours. It could be a longer stream. Dark. It's looking this dark, and I don't like it. Let's just get rid of that. That looks better. Could I work with some medium water? Kind of like different shades. Looks fine to me. And it would look even brighter on this corner over here. So it would create some interesting perspective. Just like that. And this is perfect. Wooden bridge, I mean. I could create like this. I mean, there would be a mod that let you place building kind of off-grid, but I haven't get to the point of adding that mod into the game. This will do for now. There would be a gap if you do that. Silly. You know what, I could make stuff like this. Kinda like this here, right? And just dump it. Actually, it works perfect. But let's see if it actually appears in game. Actually, I just gonna replace the whole bridge thing with stumps. That will work better. But it has to be starting somewhere, not here. Kinda like over here, where it can cast a shadow upon the bridge thingy. Upon the dish thingy, I mean. kinda like over here, right? Leading to this place. There's some rocks on the way. Kinda like that. It will look asymmetrical, of course. But let's see what we can do. Instead of the wooden stump like this, we could add something else. But let's see if that idea actually works. Okay, it's still gonna be small. But that's the gap we are working with. Like that gap over here is where we should cross. So it should be like this, not there. And I just want tie, so let's do that. So it would become an actual stop in the future. Just put it over here, rudimentary stuff. Not like it would be straight in the actual thing. You have to curve it a bit. Oh, I could actually lay down terrain and it would look fine. So we could do that. Let's just see what everyone is talking about. Oh, oh, he's watching. Wonder what his name in the chat, but okay. Oh, looks fine to me. Just get rid of the, less stuff. Huh. That's how you make a bridge, boys and girls. you would do this. Huh? Oh shit. That wasn't intended. I should have saved. Let's just lay down some shoreless water. There would be some shadows over here that I would like it to cast. So put some black into there and water deep. Put some deep. No. Deep ocean over here. Like that. And this should be just a deep ocean. Fuck. This is kind of frustrating. Things could have been easier if I'm doing it in a skinnier parcel, but it would be actually time consuming. Kinda like that, and that was fine. Some blackness would be fine also. Because we are actually gonna place some rocks over there. So it would cover the whole thing. And that's a bridge. Let's just leave it for now, right? That will happen. That will happen every time. Let's say use this. Alright. This will be fun. Just trying to figure out the approach to it, you know. Some water medium, could be water deep over here. Yep. And farm over here. Fine enough. Because the bridge would actually be smaller if it's an approach in this angle, right? It would actually look smaller. So let's move the stem around a bit so it could look apart. Right. Anything else to add to that? I don't know. And that's the place that it should stop. And farm time will be needed. Over there, and we could fuel it later. Let's just we could fuel it with an invisible cliff as well. The farm time would be led to that place, that tile over there, and it would be fine. That's the place. Just fill it up with dirt so it would curve a bit, like that. And yeah, let's change it a bit. Let's just see if those storms can survive under the cliff, actually. Yeah, the stream was pretty lively from the start, but it actually went quiet now. So if anything, any of you would like to add, please let me know.
Cueilleur, Oyel. Certes, l'hiver. Oyel.
And see, it was kind of fine.
L'hiver,
Right.
Oyel. Certes, Oyel. Certes, l'hiver, Oyel.
And
Certes.
they can actually cross the bridge
L'hiver.
to the other
L'hiver,
side.
Oyel.
So that it's working as intended. Yep. That is a fun aspect to add it. And yeah, I have to go to work tomorrow. Pretty tiring. I have some deadlines to my project. And I have to... Oh my god. This doesn't look apart at all. Let's just put it like this, right? I already saved it, so let's just save it again just to be sure. Do it like that, and yeah, it'll be fine. It's just somehow it's a little bit black, and I like to feel with a little bit of blue, but I couldn't because there will be reflection like this, and it looks kind of telling from apart. It could be just D. It's just D fun. If you have a water reflection in D, it will, you know, a lot of map will look different. If you have a water reflection enabled in the setting, of course. Oh, what the hell? Put it here. What's fine there? Not really. I could move this, please.
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, non ci svettuato giro d'amore. Delle belle turbando al riposo, non ci svettuato giro d'amore. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante.
We'll add some touch to it later. But I'm just kind of overflowing with creativity right now. And I would like to finish this bridge. Did you catch my drift?
Quel cappello, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante. Non vedrai farfalloni amoroso.
That works. Right.
Delle belle turbando al riposo, non ci svettuato giro d'amore. Delle belle turbando al riposo, non ci svettuato giro d'amore. Fra guerrieri po' per pacco, grande stacchi stretto sacco, schioppo in spalla, sciabla a fianco, collo dritto, l'uso franco.
This one actually works. Wait. There's some gaps there.
Poco cantante, poco cantante.
Like that, right? Save it first. See, it will destroy some of that. So we need to load it back. Wait a minute. Đây là ba nhân một ha. Load. Ba nhân một.
Non più frai quella chioma, non più frai quell'aria brillante, non più frai farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girato, delle belle tornando al riposo, ma ci svettuato giro d'amore, delle belle tornando al riposo.
Ba nhân một là Yep. Adding moving it later would be difficult because you cannot do that. Maybe. If you paint it here, right? Wouldn't it be conflict with other stuff? Save it first and paint it. Looks fine. Just needs to replace some stuff after all. box what looks fine here. Haven't seen any message so far, or is my stuff kinda not working right now? It's working. But let's continue on. We could add some kind of ropes to it, I think. Would be would be looking real weird, but we could try. Alright, I need to move this first. Oh, another fun idea would be to how to zoom in and zoom out of your map, because I actually have some ideas for that. But my computer is kind of low spec to, you know, playing the scenario editor in a higher resolution, and it would crash the stream, and I would like it to not do that. Just some ideas in the future. We could add graves into here, and it would look like a, you know, post on stuff, or just straight up put this into it. But I think statue will kind of erase the whole stump thing. It would look fine here. It would look fine there, actually. Would I implement a statue on there? But I don't think that will look well. So let's just avoid that idea for now. A statue there would look fine, but it would erase the sea rock. Let's just do that. Oh, I think someone chatted. Just saw the chat moving. Not really. Alright. Let's see. We still can come up with crazy structure we have. I'm just trying to perfect it. But what else? I swear I was coming with some ideas to it. Like what exactly? I kinda forgot. Oh, I kinda remember now. I need to copy one of the stuff that I have made before. Over here. That one. But it's kinda on elevation 1. That is unfortunate. Is this on elevation 1 or 2? Looks to be on elevation 2. In here it will be elevation 2, I think. Not really. This will be elevation 2. I could lower it. Temporarily disable the reflection and change it back to elevation 2. So a bridge crossing, right? But there also would be some kind of stairway that leads down to this area. But I just want them to be apart from each other. Maybe it could work well, like over here, actually. Let me think. Like over here, right? And then a staircase would lead to, you know, that direction over there. And I'll save that for now. Will spell well. We just need to replace some stuff that got in the way. Yep, with that we are done. We just need to do it with the other side as well, but it will be easier. Hey, Lord Fan, I assume you're Paul Apple from Discord, right? But cool that you enjoy your dinner so far, huh? Can you describe the taste? And welcome back to the stream, my guy. Hope you're doing well. It's weekend, so I could relax a bit, so I could make this whole special thanking subscriber video. I just hit 200 subs. It's pretty fast, but I just don't care much about it as of earlier. But I will make a video. I'm not a video, I'm making a stream right now, but maybe I could make some other videos in the future to address that. Yeah, and how's your progress in your RPG map, do you have something to update or as you can see, I'm just making a normal looking bridge right now, quote unquote. Not like that, like this. And up here. Looks fine. Yep. And anything to fill you on? Oh yeah, so this map is kind of I'm making this kind of map, right? But it's my RPG in the future, but I could use the scenario parser tool that I just made to crop the map up like this. Let me show it to you. I actually made a tool that you can crop your map up like this. So this the area I'm planning to work with. So inside the cave area, as you can see right here, will be a part of the showcase scenario. And what kind of showcase scenario I'm making for my US? Well, it's all about the pre-town contest 2022 that I got signed up in Age of King Heavens contest, and it's always fun to participate in those kind of contests because they will give you detailed reviews to your map in Age of Empires Heavens. And you just need to make a map for that and just repurpose it to, you know, showcasing your pretty site around your map, right? It doesn't have to be an RPG. I'll get rid of the RPG aspect when I got finishing the designing and decorating it. So it would be a separate map if I crop it to be, you know, this smaller map, for example. So that's the whole idea of what I'm making right now. And expect to see my showcase scenario being, you know, completed if I have the time. If I had enough time, of course. And you can actually play, you know, it's like a demo to my RPG, right? If you think about it. So that's pretty cool. What about you so far? Very creative. Thanks for that. I am still patching out some bugs in my RPG scenario. Looking better and better. Glad to hear that. Although I haven't, you know, you don't have a, you know, you don't have make YouTube videos, so I couldn't see your progress on that. But still good to hear that at least, right? Let's just this rock is kind of getting in the way. Like that, right? Still some bugs in your RPG. I mean, not like you can get rid of 100% of the bugs, right? I mean, some of my older maps still have bugs, but I couldn't be bothered to finish to checking it because the gameplay is already finished. It's just non-game breaking bugs, so I couldn't be bothered with it. Sorry to anyone who's still suffering from those kind of bugs, but I wouldn't say suffer because those bugs just kind of immersion breaking a little bit. So yeah, I still have those kind of bugs in my old map, but I guess I have to deal with that in one way or another. Maybe in the future, if I have enough time to, you know, finish my current project, and then I will revisit my old map. Would be something that I need to do. And the contest, yeah. Glad you know the contest. It looks beautiful, yeah. I got inspired from many past contests actually. Like I could remember, like Julius made a bunch of good-looking stuff. I kind of played to his Algeria map. Azira. That's the name, right? Couldn't tell, but that map was beautiful. So I kind of got inspired by a bunch of entries in there. So you know, participating in this contest has always like what I wanted to do, because I already, you know, I already played through the contestant entries before, and I had to say I like a lot of stuff that they have came up with. Let's just finish this touch. There we go. The rocks. My god. I want to fix it a little bit. It will have to be off-grid for now. But stuff is looking fine. Just get rid of those stumps. And there you go. And I just erase this. Done. Looking fine, I think. It has some different angle to it actually, so it could look apart from so the, you know, the entrance kind of look apart from each other, but it still works. It still looks pretty fine to me. I don't know if it actually looks fine to somebody else's eyes. That's why you always need some feedbacks, right? Right, we'll leave that area for now. And let's see what you have to comment. You need to figure out how to make a folder with all the sounds file. And someone just subscribed. Thanks, Raphael Seyfield, for subscribing. Glad to see you here on the stream. Or are you here in the stream, or you may have watched my other video, but still welcome. You still need to figure out how to make a folder with all the sound file image and outro. Didn't you already make like sound, like implementing sounds in your map, right? That is kind of like a working aspect on your map, but some bugs were game breaking for some reason. Some teleport location were not working anymore, where they did in previous patch. You know, I mean, teleport was has always been a funky thing, and in AoE2 you just need to deal with it. I think the whole teleport mechanic, the whole teleporting effect triggers mechanics, it kind of depends if the location that you're teleporting into, for example, right? For example, you need like a 3x3, right? For example, you are planning to teleport some units, like some, I mean, most of units are like 1x1 in a tile, right? But you need to spare some space for it, like just so like this location that you're teleporting into needs to have some space, some 1x1 space covering around it, and uninterrupted. For example, if you put it like a tree inside that general area, it would the unit wouldn't be teleported in there. So in a, you know, inside the 3x3 area, as this tree is kind of intertwining with that area, even though it's not in the black tile stuff, but it's still influencing the teleportation aspect. Yeah, the dev did change a bit of things actually. Since back then, teleporting, right? I have to say something. Just hold on. So the devs kinda changed a bit on about teleporting units. So this could make a bunch of maps. I couldn't say. So back then, let's say for this archer, for example, back then it always, you know, the teleport effect always teleport this archer right here. Back then it would teleport it to, you know, the starting left corner. The the left corner of that tile that it is teleporting into. But for now, the dev kind of changed it to, you know, teleport the unit in the middle of the tile. So, I mean, yeah, you still need to account some space around the teleportation time, but just take that into your retrospective, right? If you are teleporting some bigger things, for example, a building, then you know, for this 3x3 barracks right here, it would need like a 5x5 area around the teleportation place. So yeah, that's what I'm filling you in behind the new change to the teleportation mechanic. Very unique. Takes some time to get used to the look of that bridge. I mean, as long as it's working, right? I can test it for you. You have sound. Oh, no clue how to pack them with a scenario, but that I can upload now. I mean, you kind of implement. You kind of added your sound in the main directory of the game folder, but you don't know how to, you know, put it in the actual mod directories, right? That's how I should put it. And yeah, this change with the teleportation to the middle of the time made it so some of the mine didn't work anymore. Yeah, glad I think you kind of noticed that, right?
Que fait?
Because there was a patch that the devs kind of you know, addressed that issue.
Leave it.
So this is the bridge in question, right?
Oh,
let
yeah.
me show you. Kind of laggy, actually. Zoom it out a bit.
Certes.
So yeah, it's actually kind of walkable.
Leave it. Oh yeah. Certes.
Right. But
yeah.
I haven't added like a collision between between the bridge area. So
Leave it.
for example, they can
Oh,
just
yeah.
walk
Leave
out
it.
right there
Oh yeah. Leave it. Certes.
to that to the other side, right?
Leave it.
But if you know the invisible glyph trick, you can just implement some collision box over here, and it will actually be fine. And I have to say there's some interesting mechanic behind my map. I would like to fill you in that as well. Kinda, let me see. The test an area, a general area, right?
Right. Oh, yeah.
So this can you see this invisible unit,
Certes.
right? For now, I kind of
Leave it,
added the
certes.
graphics to it in my data set mod, as you have heard it before. Those units will have graphics in my mod, but in the vanilla game, the graphics wouldn't be present. So this unit acts like a invisible spawner, as you would
Oh
like
yeah.
to say.
Leave it. Oh yeah. Leave it. Certes.
So you can just move out like
Oh
this,
yeah.
right?
Certes.
You're controlling a party and you can switch between different party member.
Que fait? Leave it.
Let me check it a bit.
Que y a?
And change it to other characters.
Oe, Pirates. Libet, Oil.
So this is the spawner in question.
Pirates, certes.
If you kind of go
Libet,
around a little bit, they will spawn some units inside them.
Pirates, Oil. Libet,
That's kind of the whole mechanic behind my map.
Libet,
Let's switch it between
yeah.
different
Leave it.
characters.
Oh yeah. Certes. Oh yeah. Certes. Leave it.
DJ, just stop playing the music for now.
Oyen. Live.
Is it actually spawning? I would like to ask.
Live. Oyen.
Maybe just in a minute.
Live. Certes. Oyen.
Let's see.
Live. Certes. Oyen. Live. Oyen. Certes. Oyen.
Yeah, you use invisible clipper dot. I mean, it's a classic
Live.
trick, I would like to say.
Oyen. Live. Certes. Live. Oyen. Certes. Live.
It's still not spawning.
Oyen. Certes. Oyen.
Is it a bug? Oh, it's spawned now.
Live.
Alright. So yeah, it kind of spawned within you know, the invisible spawner area, and it will spawn enemies right on there. So there you go. You would have a infinite encounter, random encounter.
Que fait?
So that's pretty clever.
Certes.
And you just
À la
attack
bataille.
them. Well, let's use some skill.
Watch carefully.
Bonjour.
Change it into the character.
Prêt. Terrasse. Livet. Certes. Livet. Certes. Terrasse. Oil.
Switch between the archer unit.
Quelqu'un? Oyen. Certes. À la bataille.
Just kill the last guy.
Bonjour. Oyen. Live. Certes.
Yeah, that's my RPG in a nutshell. How do you think? Let me know. You really took the RPG aspect to another level. I mean, it's not that hard according. I mean, it's not really that hard to, do those kind of stuff in my level. But I could go over how you can make those kind of stuff in my future video. It's just there's a lot of different topics that can be covered, but not right now, I would assume. But yeah, those that's in a nutshell. That's how it works. And you had kind of different areas. This is like an equipment area. You can equip different stuff to your characters. I forgot to showcase you that, but you get the gist, right? Every character can have different equipments that they can equip. Like, so for the example, killing enemies will spawn random equipment that will get added to your inventory menu, and you just move that inventory menu to some to the characters represented in different tiles, and you just move it there, and a character can equip like weapons, armors, and armors, and just showcase it a bit. Again, you get what I mean. They can equip stuff like weapons, armors, helmets, and shoes. That's all the equipment that types that I have added. For now, I have to disable my custom icon graphics, but so you wouldn't see the custom equipment graphics, but you can check my video on scenario parser at the end section of that video. I did cover I did cover how it would look like, but for now they would have still the default
Que fait?
the default icon and stuff, but essentially
Que y a?
I mean it would be changed into a different icon as of now. But for example, you would equip that letter boot into a specific character, it would work. Alright, and the start would occur like immediately. That's the power of the scenario parser, as I would like to call it. Like it's like a implement like mass triggers to every one of your characters. You just need to fill in their information and in a list, and the parser will run the script, and it will get added to every character.
Right.
So for example, we have the same boost, a lower quality boot I might add. So it's a green boot, and it will equip it to that specific character.
Que fait?
So we have another boot. We have some armors
Cueilleur,
and
que fait?
I
Cueilleur,
just have some leather armors, a
Livet.
knife, and I kind of separate characters into different classes as well. For example, this character is a soul weaver, so she can only equip like staffs and magic stuff like books and stuff as weapons. So
Oyel,
they couldn't equip like a wooden knife, for example. Like yeah, see, she couldn't use that, but you can equip it to
Certo.
this character, and it would work.
prêt,
Essentially, it works like that.
que fait?
Some kitchen knife. It would be a blue quality item, so it would replace the currently equipped wooden knife, and it would work.
Livet,
See, +2 attack to Colleen, and you can see that effect immediately. Like I can take Colleen for example. She has like 7 attack.
cueilleur,
Let's just switch to her actually.
prêt,
Ohé.
Mark that as 1. So 7 attack, right? And
que fait? Oyel,
move
Livet,
out.
prêt, cueilleur,
Where was the wooden knife?
que fait? Certes,
Right here. And
Okay.
she kinda equipping the blue kitchen knife, right? So she has 7 attack.
prêt,
So you can see the change being occurred in real time.
Oyel. Certes,
I have
Livet,
brought shame upon the Nixié name.
Hold up. That's what you get for standing in the lava area. God damn
Oui.
it. Stupid AI.
Oil.
Okay. So
cueilleur,
kind of change the location of the
Oh, yeah.
characters. Let's equip that back
certes,
to her right now.
Prêt.
So yeah, the attack would lower to 6, right? So the kitchen knife to attack changed to wooden knife with 1 attack, so that works. And equip a different
Perfect.
kind of
Livet,
So the spike club only works on warrior class characters like this guy, for example.
Oyel, certes,
He would get equipped with the spike club
prêt,
and the headband thingy.
Certes. Livet. Okay.
Right. Colleen, I mean every character
fit.
can equip like armors and shoes and headwear. But it's only weapon that is separated by class. Every class can equip like armors and stuff.
Prêt.
So she has like 33 health, right? But if you
Okay.
equip some headband to her,
Pirax. Ohé.
she will have 36 health points. So that works.
prêt,
And let's
Yeah.
see some shoes.
que
Prêt.
fait?
Livet. Pirax.
Wait, what? Why wouldn't we have a? Why would we have a John the Mate? I mean,
Ohé.
kind
Livet.
of appear out of nowhere, but okay.
Certes. Pirax. Livet.
Let's
Oil.
just let the follower take care of that one, huh?
Oil. Certes. Livet. Pirax. Oil. Pirax. Qu'est fait?
Right. Let's check back on that. Some armor.
Prêt,
Let's try to equip some armor to her.
cueilleur,
Hide armor. Oh, you can actually check the name. Click to select this hide armor, so you would know. This hide armor, for example,
Oh,
would
yeah.
increase your armor a bit.
Okay.
So she has like a 2-to-1 armor ratio.
que fait? Livet,
Qu'est fait?
Equipping that will give you 2 extra melee armor. So yeah, that's it. That's the whole equipment mechanic. There will be more stuff added in the future, like for example, like side, like special properties and stuff, right?
cueilleur,
Like this like a unique unit. What a long dog, funny name.
Livet, Oyel, Livet,
That will give a specific main stat to your character and prefix stat, like a substat to your characters. For example, this that lance can give you more attack range, but it would lower your attack speed, right? Yeah, it would lower your attack speed a bit, but that's kind of a unique property of it. you know, maybe some of them can actually give you like a hidden passive abilities, but I haven't added those yet. Those are like stuff to be added in the future, so I would like to fill you up on that. Yep, that's the whole thing that I can show to you for now. Yeah, impressive to see the whole system working. I mean, it kind of works seamlessly if you implement it with a scenario parser, and if you want to amend it in the future, it will be easily made. It will be easily implementable with a scenario parser as well. So it's a really useful tool. Would recommend. You know, I just need to, you know, have some time to add some. I would like to make a lot of videos relating to the scenario parser in the future. But for now, if I find some leisure time at least, we can stream a bit more until it hit 12 o'clock. For me, maybe I need to sleep for tomorrow, so I need to, you know, go to work and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of a cool thing to showcase as you know, today is generally not just a design stream, but you know, also just sit and relax stream. I would like to add. It just sit and relax and showcase that what I have done and many cool things. But I will work on this map until it's hitting June at least, so I could submit my contest, my entries for the design contest. So I would have a workable scenario map by then. By that point of time, just need to try, you know. Just to try if I had enough time. Even if I don't have enough time, right? I still kind of make some progress on my RPG map at least, so you know, I don't lose anything at all. That's kind of a plus sign to it. Yeah, talking a lot of stuff like that makes me want to drink some water. And thanks for your comment. Paul Apple. Because you really like my map so far, and I really, I kind of feel joy when somebody like my map. I mean, there would be a lot of people who download some mod that got featured in the what do you say, the mod page, right? The official mod page and mod page from AOKH. But generally they just play through it without leaving comments, so you wouldn't yeah, I mean, reading comments is an aspect that I really enjoy, because I can see many different aspects, and some of them do actually critique my maps too. Like for example, my Colosseum map, right, being made for the minigame contest despite it winning the contest, but many comments, many critics still writing, many critics in AOKH still writing reviews for it. So I could see many different aspects. Some people saying it's a kind of balance. Some people say the duration of the game is kind of long, so you need to tune it down. But honestly, you cannot please anyone, you know. And lowering the duration of that map is kind of impossible, because the wave is kind of fixed. So the thing is, I kind of make those waves kind of static and fixed, so you couldn't fix that easily. So the duration needs to remain the same. It just maybe need to be more interesting as to fill in, because in the mid game there wouldn't be interesting mechanics. I kind of added like a special challenge in that map where you have to dodge attacks, right? surviving, like a surviving scenario kind of thing that kind of took inspiration from the game Hades, right? I kind of watched the gameplay for the Hades, and there's some challenge to it that you have to survive for a certain amount of time with an onslaught of attack to earn some bonuses to your character, and I kind of implement that in my map, so to say. Hades, so what a good game. Haven't got to the point of buying it, as it kind of costs a bit of my money. It would cost a bit of your money. The price is kind of $20 on Steam or Epic Games Store, if I recall correctly. So if you want to download it, if you want to buy it, very much recommend. As I wouldn't have time to play it, of course, but I watched some gameplay for it. But it's a pretty good game. There's some aspect, there's some RPG aspect in that game that is pretty clever. Yeah, never enough time to even making my maps or playing other games, getting inspired by other games and stuff. But maybe I did have enough time in my childhood to play through many games, or just maybe I could just watch, right? I could just watch the gameplay of Hades, for example. So I could see that mechanic in a fuller extent. You don't need time to play games these days. But yeah, fun. Yeah, no problem. We would run to this design stream for 15 more minutes, and we will call the stream. But I mean, I haven't accomplished much, but maybe in the future, or if you if this is if this is a good idea, maybe I can. If this is a good streaming video idea, I could make more in the future. But for this milestone special, right, I will have to fill in some of my plans. Some of my future plans for this channel, and what kind of videos am I gonna make in the future. If I can get into where I store my information, of course. So yeah, for addressing those kind of stuff, right, I kind of improve my stream quality, and oh, wait a minute. Why wouldn't the keyboard working? I kind of added this keyboard thingy. Can you see that? It's kind of working that it's not working. It's kind of weird that it's not working, but there we go. So I added a stuff that you can I kind of added the overlay, the stream overlay earlier, right? And stream notification, whenever there's like a subscriber, there would be like a notification appeared on the stream. I kind of had that, and improve the virtual model a little bit, so I could move my hands like this, and I kind of added a keyboard layout for my future tutorial video, because you'll be needing that, and it kind of reacts well if I kind of type, for example, like my name, of course, like that's my name. I just type it, and you can see it being appeared live. And yeah, that's the keyboard layout that I have added. And the chat overlay kind of works really well as of now. There was some bug in the chat overlay in the bottom right corner, right? But it's kind of working now, and it kind of flows immediately and that's kind of cool. And the crew flags I've added in it just for decoration. And that's it. That's the whole stream and video quality improvement. And in the future I'm gonna make more AOE2 tutorial video, and one of those gonna be the next one gonna be as you requested, Paul Apple and many other people. Like I've heard that cannot recall his name right now. There was someone that requested me before, but they requested me to make like a JSON tutorial. Yeah, as you can see, AOE2 making AOE2 slide and involved with JSON files. So I would say, why not just make a tutorial for JSON, for an overall tutorial, of course, as I'm not really acquainted with JSON fully, but I'll make some overview tutorial on the JSON as a language, and what example you can do for AOE2 slides, and a working example perhaps. So expect more on that. And I don't know if you implemented your scenario slide successfully, but I will still make a video on that. And next video I'm gonna make is all about scenario puzzles, and many different things you can do with it. And next stuff, and I would like to say that I would like to well, what's that word? Yeah, just simply I have been using Twitter to tweet my Twitter announcement about my channel, right? And why have I been doing that? Why you can just use some of the tools that YouTube have made, like a community tab, for example. Because yeah, here's the thing about YouTube: you need to have like a big audience for them to unlock your special tools. Like a community tool, for example, you need to have like a 1,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers for that feature to be unlocked. So my next subscriber goal is to be 1,000 subscribers. I know it's like a high ceiling, but I would like to have that. So I would unlock some tools, like community tools, that I can address to some of my subscribers when will I post my videos and channel plans for the future. And not to mention monetization approval, if I can, if it could work, I guess, but I haven't dwelt much on that. So yeah, and expect more future videos about my RPG scenario map, right? The name of the map is called Storm of Andres, and this whole map is the Andres region I added, and there are many different politics and stuff happen in the map. For example, you can backtrack the video on that. I kind of explain the laws behind this map of mine a while ago, so that I wouldn't have time to actually designing stuff, because I just constantly going through different stories and stuff. So yeah, those kind of stories, a lot of lore behind that Storm of Andres map. Just know that the whole region is called the Andres region. And for the schedules about my stream and videos, right, because I kind of got a new job, so in between, so the pandemic, so I kind of got busy again, got a lot busier, and I wouldn't name the company I'm working with, obviously, but I wouldn't have time in the weekdays from Monday to Friday, and or maybe I had some time I would have some time in the evenings, but I just need for some for some days there might be not enough, there would be overtime for me, and I would need to work on my projects at home, so that kind of sucks, but it will have to do. On top of that, if I could have some leisure time, I would like to take those opportunities as well, so I wouldn't have time to stream in the weekdays. Who would have time for that? You have some works, some full-time works, right? But in the weekends, I do have leisure time. I mean, depends if I have like an upcoming project that I need to clock myself, right? I wouldn't have time to stream or making a video, but just maybe expect a new video every week, but obviously not every week. Not every week or every month. I would like to add a week to a month. Some week I would like to relax. Some weeks I could do streaming or video. I mean, it's just a hobby to me, so I don't want to be burned out actually. So it just depends. It could be every month, it could be every week. Just depend on my schedule actually. Sometimes I need to do a lot of overtime with my project. So yeah, that's the schedule I'm filling in. For example, I could release a video on Saturday or Sunday, and definitely on not on Monday to Friday. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn in notification, so you wouldn't miss those kind of content, because I don't post frequent content onto my channel. It's like a hobby for me as of currently, and that's all I need to feel on the announcement of this channel. And I think I will stop the stream now. It's running late. I need to sleep for tomorrow, and thank everyone for coming to the stream. I see if anyone have any comment before I left. Mequero. Hello, Claudio Soares from Argentina. Hope you good to see you coming to the stream. I like Argentinian people. I wouldn't go behind the politics of the Falkland, but the Falkland, I was really interested with the Falkland War. I can research a bit on that, but I wouldn't go much about it. It would be a controversial topic, but Argentinian, I like your flag at least. Like your flag is pretty cool. It's like a sun, a sun behind a stripe, a striped background. Really cool looking flag. And I wish the best for the channel. Thank you for that, Paul Apple. I hope the best for your scenario RPG as well. I just want to play the complete product, right? I mean, I wouldn't play it for the second time for the channel, but maybe I could record myself actually playing on that, but I would playing on a newer version of your map, right? But I would shorten it into like a player video. That seems like a better plan, And you will be watching for those videos for now. I have to go. I have to go as well, but thanks everyone for enjoying the stream, and it's good to see Kari in here as well, but I would like to apologize about the runtime of my schedule. I would like to add a more design stream in the future, but for now, for today, it will have to go. It will have to be like that. And sorry, Claudio and Kadi, for you haven't tuned much to the stream, but I need to end it now. So yeah, sorry again for the inconvenience, but I will save my map now. Save it in many different duplicate backup. This is the 15th version of my map. It is done, and No worries. I mean, good to see you not being mad about it at least. But yeah, excuse me. Thanks for coming to the stream. I already announced my, plans for the channel, and hope you will stay tuned for more upcoming videos or stream and interesting topics to cover in the future. Maybe some leisure time I could play some games in my channel. Strategy games, like different strategy games. Kind of play Hearts of Iron 4 before, but I kind of own EU4 as well. Like the full expansion of EU4 I just got for cheap on a Humble Bundle. That's kind of a great deal. You kind of got DLC for all of DLC for EU4, European Universalist. That game, right? EU4 for $10 while the actual price is like $300. So it's a good deal. I will play that game in the future if I got some leisure time, but not for now. And I will need to end the stream here, and thanks everyone for watching. Hope you have a great weekend. But for now, thanks for everything, and goodbye. See you again in another stream.